This is one of the reasons why I love baseball and why I always say you can't get too high off success and you can't get too low off of struggles. Because as of Saturday, we were losers of 6 straight games. Not our offense, but our pitching was giving up 9 runs per game. And I came in here heated. I was frustrated and desperate for a win. Fast forward to today, and we're winners of 4 straight games, a total 360. I don't feel the same way I felt last week. And our pitchings knocked that down from 9 to 4.5 runs per game. Is that a winning formula to win a championship? No. But it's an improvement, and you love to see that. But last night's game, that was probably one of the best games I've seen all year from the Yankees, just because the way we fought back. And listen, we've been flat out terrible in extra innings. And for us to get an extra innings win was amazing to me. Seattle's pitcher, Wu, I forgot his first name is Brandon Wu, something like that. I might be wrong. But he was sensational. Up until the 8th inning, he had a no-hitter going. We only had like 2 or 3 base runners with some, I think Dominguez and Judge walked. But he was great. But they may have left him out a little bit too long because our offense, which they've been amazing, even when we were losing, they were scoring runs. They start to click. We get 2 runs, and then Stanton pitch hit. Boom! He hit that shit to City Field yesterday in the 8th inning. That was Stanton. His second home run of the series. I love to see Stanton hitting homers. I love it. You know, our offense is so much better when his power is there. Our offense is so much better. Let's keep progressing. You know, he had tennis elbows, so he started out a little slow. But let's go, Stan. We love to see that. And then 9th inning rally. 9th inning rally was amazing. It would have been bittersweet if we won in the 9th inning, but you know, Volpe is always the last out. He comes up with a runner on first and second, 2 outs, and you know what he do. You know, we all knew he was going to get out. We knew that. But he did win the game. In the 10th inning, we'll get to that, but he did win the game. Devin Williams, you struggled early in the season. I came on here and I said that you was a setup man for us, nothing more, nothing less. I'm sure you would be a closer for another team somewhere in the future. And boy, was I wrong. And I'm glad to be wrong. I like to be wrong in situations like that. You've been nothing but spectacular as of late. Great. 1, 2, 3 inning. Get us to the 10th. And here we go. Here comes the struggles. Peraza steps up. Volpe, because he was the last out, like always, was on second base. And normally we never see us, and I don't know why, but we never see us try to bunt the man over. Maybe because Peraza was at bat, but he fucked it up. He popped up to the third baseman. And I'm like, here we go again. We just can't get things right in these extra inning games. Now we have bases loaded with the captain. The captain was up, and all he had to do was hit it. Volpe is fast at third. Hit it in the air somewhere. And yes, he did. Who's that center? I think it was Julio Rodriguez. He got an arm. That was a perfect throw to the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Perfect. But Volpe, excellent base running skills. You were safe. All is forgotten for last night. For you. All was forgotten. Helped us win this game. Great rally, great into the series. A series sweep, something that we needed. Will Warren pitched on Monday. Great way to bounce back from giving up 7 runs against Toronto. He's a young kid. He's been up and down, but he always responds well. No, he played Tuesday. Sorry. Why did I say Monday? We played Tuesday. Then Shitler, the young kid Shitler, man, he was great. It was great to see his parents be emotional after his first start. He gave up 2 home runs, I believe, but that was a great first start, especially at Yankee Stadium. He resembles Garrett Cole. He just looks just like him, right? And tall, slinky kid throwing 100 mile per hour. I'm sure they're gonna start him some more after the All-Star break. And then Stroman, you gave up 2 runs yesterday. We can't complain about that. You did good against the Mets as well, so it's an improvement. But let's get to DJ LeMahieu. I'm excited. I'm happy he's gone. Now I know the Yankees don't want to eat that contract. I believe next season they're paying 24 to 25 million between him and Aaron Hicks to keep them away. But it's baseball. Y'all will get the money back. That was the right decision. I know people who are DJ LeMahieu fans will say, well, he's batting 260. No, let him go. The experiment is over. Let him go. Let him go. I'm sure Brian Cashman is going to get an everyday third baseman for the rest of this season and for next season, because we do have Trent Grisham who's up. We do have Cody Bellinger who's up, Devin Williams. We got to bring back 2 of those 3. And Paulie, I don't know what's going to happen with him. But let's get that third baseman situation settled this season. I'm sure Brian Cashman has something cooking up. But I want to say this because I believe it should be facts over opinions. I know a lot of people who just don't like the Yankees, and when I speak and when I say yes, we've been struggling, right? But I'm sure we'll still make the playoffs. We'll still win the division, and their answer is always, well, yeah, of course, because the AL East is weak. I disagree with you. When you look at the standings, 4 of the 5 teams in our division, and we're the first division with this, have 50 wins. The Red Sox are 50 and 45, and they're in 4th place in our division. They're winners of 9 of their last 10 games. And that's after they got rid of Rafael Devers. The Orioles, who are last in our division, they've been winning games. They almost swept the Mets just now. The Mets came back and won Tuesday's game, but they almost swept the Mets. The Orioles are a good team. It's not like we have to play Colorado, because the NL West, which everyone says is the strongest division, Colorado's in that division. They stink. And outside of them in the NL Central, I think the American League East may be the best division in baseball as of now, to date. Argue with your mama. Don't argue with me. That's what the standards show. But tonight starts game 1 of a 3-game series this weekend against the Cubs. The Cubs are high power offense. That boy Pete Crow Armstrong seemed like every time I turn around, he's hitting 2 home runs. Michael Bush, Ian Happ, Kyle, they are stacked. That's a really good offense, but their pitching, we could get to them. Let's go win 2 out of 3, Yankees. Let's go win this series.